More than a year's worth of training, and it all comes down to this. State championships in track and field. Divisions 1, 2, and 3 were held over 2 days at 3 sites. Anthony Wayne, Findlay, Northview, Perrysburg, St. Ursula, and Whitmer saw athletes advance to the finals in D1. BCSN's Joel Sebastianelli has more from that meet at Hilliard Derby.
A full crowd and full effort all day at the Division I Track and Field Championships. And they put on a show. One of the closest races you'll see in the seeded 100-meter dash. Anthony Wayne's Aiden Green edges Carrollton's Jacob Baker. We know that now. They didn't know then.
Me and the kid that finished second, we kind of looked at each other and were like, I don't know. It was that close. According to the time, it was 5 thousandths of a second apart. 100% the closest I've ever been in. We were like waiting to go up to a podium, and then someone came up and was like, you won. And then she came back and was like, no, he won. And then she came back and was like, no, actually you won. We were like, you know what, we'll find out when we get up there and they announce it. So until everyone else knew, we didn't really know.
Green finished second in the 800, third in the 400, and fifth in the shot put. A state qualifier every year eligible. A great way to cap off his high school career.
I came kind of with the mentality just to enjoy it last time, you know. It's a really cool thing just to be back and doing it again. You know, kind of missed it.
Sport is all about overcoming challenges. Take Perrysburg Adele Francis, a regional champ, third overall seed. She finished fourth in the long jump, but just being here is a hurdle cleared.
I get to NLLs 2 days before and I injure myself. So it's like, am I even going to be able to qualify for regionals or districts or states? Like, it was frustrating, but once we realized I wasn't going to be able to run, we were like, let's just jump. The goal is just focus on jumping. Like, I don't need to be doing a ton of extra work, just like one jump and done. I'm just thankful I qualified even with an injury. Like, I'm thankful to be here and to compete how I did. It might not have been my best jump, but it still got me here.
It's a lot more fun to compete with support. They didn't always use their seats, but there was not one to be found. That motivated St. Ursula's Annie Bennett to 5th place and a PR in the 3,200-meter run.
I mean, it just like, it lights up me and it just makes me want to go faster just because everywhere I go, I could hear people chanting my name, and that just makes me feel so good about myself. So it encourages me because I'm like, if all these people are cheering me on, I don't want to let any of them down. It's a dream come true. I've never made it this far in track, and especially since we didn't have last season, it just gave me a little bit more motivation to work harder.
Finishers in the top 8 include Ben Ireland from Findlay, 4th, and Austin Gibbons from Whitmer, 7th in the 400-meter dash. Michael Gremling from Findlay, 6th in the 100. Ben Keller from Perrysburg, 8th in the 800. Gabe Singh from Northview, 8th in the hurdles. And Leah Rivers from Whitmer, 8th in shot put. At Hilliard Derby High School, Joel Sebastianelli, BCSN.